Okay, so I'm back with another journal. This is Francine, 68 sides again, 34 pages, 68 sides. A little bit smaller because I was limited by the cover that I had. So she's about four and just over 4.5 by 7 3/4. It's a very soft vintage or vintage-ish quilted cover. I've put pockets on both the front and the back cover, so it's there is a little bit of firmness there. So that's how it looks. See where I've sewn the signature in. This is from Cigarette Album. Just laid that up on some old christening gown and a bit of contemporary lace. That's glued on, if I remember rightly. I think that's glued on. Yeah, it's glued on. Scrapbook paper pockets, and in this pocket there's my letter and a tag made from some more scrapbook paper, a different sort. There's a letter here from 1909, or an envelope from 1909 that I've opened out. So it's got a vintage photograph on it. I've used quite a lot of chapter 1 papers in this journal. Different sets, so this is chapter 1 as well. This is from an old Easter greetings card, and this is a vintage book page, magazine page. That's from the Good Housekeeping magazine. And another bit cigarette card in there. On this side, I've got a pocket made from a scrap of old document from 1902, and in there there's 1933. Sorry, I think I was going out of shot there, hopefully not. That slides in there, and this is a postcard. I've just added a little bit of fabric on there. No date on this one, but obviously quite old. That's French postcard. This is some fussy cutting that I've just glued on to decorate that page. This is a policy receipt book from an insurance company, and I've just dangled a little rose charm off there. This is some handmade paper that I've sewn on and stamped. Here we've got a first day cover from 1983, French first day cover, and a botanical tag. Pockets made from a vintage library card. Some more fussy cutting. I love to do this. I just really love the way it looks, the sort of simple way that fits on the page there. Just glue that corner down. This is from Observe a Book of Wildflowers. I've just stitched round, double rows of stitching, which I got that idea from Carol, Oakhouse Journals. This is a letter, taking the date off, but if I remember rightly, it's from the early 1900s. And then I've got a little flip out here. It's an envelope really, with a Ragged Robin flower fairy. And then in the pocket underneath there's page from, or half a page from a French embroidery book and a vintage photograph. Oh, looking very formal in that one. In this pocket I've got a piece that I've cut down from a birthday card. Some more journaling space and a little scrappy tag that I put together. Another old photograph on that one. This is from a vintage children's book. I like it because it's got the withdrawn stamp from a library. Stenciling. Sorry, this opens out. And then this is a sort of scrappy page that I put together from an old receipt This is chapter 1 paper. This is a document from 1919, I think that is, or 1918. It's a tax document, pretty delicate. I quite liked that. And a library card. I've added a bit of collage on there just to tie the colours in. This is from 1891. This is the front of a music, sheet music, and another Easter card there. There's no date on that one. Dear Mother, just a token to wish you a happy Easter, hoping you well, soon be home and better, with lots of wishes for a happy Eastertide, with love from Dorothy. Dolly, she's put there. This is some old fabric that I've got, and I've just made a little dangle to go on there. Edith Holden in the centre. This is quite a large tag that I've mounted onto cream coloured card. This is an old Flower Fairy image from my very old book. Then the little dangle, there's a swallow on that one. In here there's some avocado dyed paper, French ledger, and this was attached to that to this receipt. This is the back, the other bit of that receipt, and this it's from 1980, so that was on there. In this pocket I've got a tag just made from some of the paper from chapter 1 and a old computer card, and that's an old postcard. Very aged, natural aging on that one. In here I've got vintage birthday card. Not sure how vintage it is, but I don't think you see them quite like that now. And this is an old Christmas card. In this pocket, it's quite loaded up. That's from the Good Housekeeping magazine, a page from there. Some German text from an old book. That's from the Observer book of wildflowers, and a Beatrix Potter image, double-sided. There. Just like the way that layers up together. Another little fabric pocket. This one, there's a computer card, library card, and cigarette album card. It's a bit more of that hand-made paper on there. It's a bit more fussy cutting. In this pocket, there's another page from a Good Housekeeping magazine, and an 1898 document. £1, 2s on there. And then on this back bit of the envelope, I've just put these are from the 1950s. And in here, just a couple of pieces from Edith Holden, just for you to decoupage or cut the words out, that type of thing. So that's another one for the Etsy shop. I hope you like her, quite chunky, but lots of give because of the fabric cover. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again soon.